So hello and welcome to this Adobe After Effects tutorial, and I'm going to show you how you can create a swipe animation in After Effects. And right now I will show you what we are going to be doing. So we are going to have something like this little animation of the swiping, and yeah, something like this. And in this tutorial, when I was recording, the audio quality is not the best, so I'm sorry. And also, I'm so used to work and make tutorials in Adobe Animate that I was saying to hit Control Enter instead of hitting space. So in the After Effects, when you want to play something, you hit space. And sometimes I said Control Enter, but I meant space. So yeah. So I already created this kind of animation in Adobe Animate as a HTML5 animated banner, and I'm going to provide a link in the description in case that you want to watch that one. But right now we are going to be working in Adobe Illustrator with Adobe After Effects. So right now I'm on the site freepik, and I will provide you this link in the description, and I will also give you my Illustrator file that I'm going to create right now in case that you want to skip the Illustrator part, or in case that this won't be free in the future. But keep in mind that you will have to attribute the author if you want to use this commercially, or just go premium on the freepik. So just click free download, and you can save this wherever you want. I already saved this, so I will hit cancel, and I will go to the place where I have it, and I'm going to have just a zip file like this, which I can right click and I can choose extract here. This will give me some files, and I can either double click on this AI file or on this ePUS file, and both of them are going to open me this in Illustrator. I can zoom in a little bit with Alt and mouse wheel, and yeah. Now what I want to do is I would like to create new document, so I'm going to hit Ctrl N, or you can go File New, and I would like this to be 920 by 1080, which is like a standard Full HD size of the video. And I'm just going to hit Create, and all of these I want to have it as it is RGB 72 and so on, only one artboard, so yeah, and I will hit Create. I will go back in here, and now I will click anywhere, and I will to select it, and I will right click, and right now I'm going to have an option to release clipping mask. So I'm going to click this, and clipping mask basically clip your artwork, your work to the things like to the stage, like so. And if I have released it right now, the hand is like so. So now I will click one more time, and one more time I will right click, and right now I don't have anymore the option to release clipping mask, but right now I have an option to ungroup. So I'm going to click this ungroup, and right now I have separated the hand, and I have separated these fonts. And the background, you can see in here in the layers that the background is locked. So I will click on these fonts, and I'm going to drag them to the new document like so. Now with the shift holding, I can scale them like so, and I can hold also Alt to go from the center of the vectors. And yeah, if you are on the Mac, it's not Shift and Alt, but Option or whatever. You have to figure that out. But yeah, now what I would like to do is I'm going to click in here, and I will right click, and one more time I'm going to choose ungroup. So right now I should have all of them separated like so. Now what I want to do is I would like to select them all like so, and I will go to the Align tool, and if you don't have Align, or if you don't have anything that I have, you can go to the window, and in here you can get it. Okay, so I will one more time select it like so, and I'm going to align it to the center like so. Also, there is an option in this align to selection, or align to the artboard, but yeah, if you have a hard time doing this, you can do it like so, and yeah. So right now I have still aligned it to the center of the stage. Now I will go to the layers. And if I'm going to open this layer 1, I am going to have these 3 pings in here. And I can go ahead, and I can see that if I'm going to hide the first one, it is this big one, and then I have these 2 small ones. So now what I can do is I can put this down, this one, and I can hide this one. And right now I will, this one, the second one, I will scale it to be the same scale as the bottom one. So I'm just basically going to hold Shift, Alt, and I'm going to scale this like so to be approximately the same size as the bottom one. And now I'm going to show this one, and I will do the same thing. I will click on this one, and right now with the Shift and Alt, I am going to scale this like so, and it should snap it to the same size as the other ones. And now I will just check, and I can see that I have them all positioned as I want it. Now I am going to hide these two ones, and I am going to have only this one, and I will select it, I will right click, and I'm going to choose ungroup, and right now we are going to have 4 layers. So one layer is going to be only this little shadow, one layer is going to be this profile, and then we are going to have the white display on the phone, and then we are going to have the phone. So if I'm going to hide these two things, and I'm going to stay with the phone, and maybe I can even select it like so, because this shadow is like the part of the phone, and I'm going to put it in here like so. So this is like a phone, and now I can either select it like so, or you can, I will deselect it, or you can, here in the right, you can click and with Shift like so, select it like this. Okay, so this is these are two ways. So this blue square is going to show you that the thing is selected. Or the maybe better way is right now select it like so, and I'm going to hit Ctrl G to group it together. And now I have separated my phone, and I have separated this profile. Now I can hide both of them, and I can show this one, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to choose ungroup one more time. And one more time we are going to have 4 things. So one of them is going to be this shadow, and I'm going to delete it like so. And then I am going to have the phone. I'm going to delete it, and then I'm going to have also this white background like so. So I will delete also that one. So I'm just going to stay with the profile. And right now what I am going to have is I have on the bottom layer the phone, and then I have the one profile, and then I have the second profile. And now I will hide it, and we will do the same thing with the last one. So I will one more time right click, choose ungroup, and yeah, now we are going to delete what we don't want. So I'm going to delete it like so, and I'm going to delete also this one. So yeah, now we have like the phone, and we have 3 different profiles which are positioned as I want it. And I'm going to provide you this, so don't worry if you only want to know the After Effects part. But yeah, I wanted to also do the Illustrator part. Now I will go back in here, and I would like to get this red heart, because in here we don't have it like so. Maybe let me just check. Okay, in here, if I want, I can go ahead and change this to be the same color as this one. Okay, let me do it like so. So right now, I would like maybe to change the color of this shape. So what I can do is I can double click in here, double click in here, double click, and until I will get to this color. And I'm going to click, and I'm going to copy this, Ctrl C, okay, and I will double click anywhere else. And right now I can go in the heart like so, and I can click in here, and I can basically change the color to be like so. Okay, so we are going to have it like this, and yeah, I'm not going to do this with this one. You know how you can do this, but I'm not going to be worried about it. And yeah, and now what I wanted to do is I would like to get this heart. So I will double click, double click, double click until I will get to the heart. So right now I have it like so, and I'm just basically going to drag it in here, and I'm going to scale it like so. So yeah, we are going to have something like this. and we are going to have 5 layers. But everything for now is in the layer 1. So what we need to do is there are these three lines in here in the corner. So I will select the layer 1, I will click them, and I'm going to choose release to layer sequence, and then I'm going to select it like so with the shift and drag it outside of the layer 1, and layer 1 right now is going to be empty, so I can delete it like so. And we have right now 5 layers, one phone, three profiles, and 1 heart. So now I'm going to save this, Ctrl S, and I'm going to save it to my PC, and I'm going to provide you this file, and I will see you in After Effects in few moments. Alright, so right now I'm in the After Effects, and what I'm going to do is I have 2 options. I can either create new composition in here, or what I need to do is I will go to the place where I have saved my Illustrator file, so it is going to be in here. And by the way, in the Illustrator, just don't change anything if you are going to save this. Save it as default settings. And now I can get this Illustrator file, and I can drag it to the After Effects like so. In here, I would like to drag it to this part. And right now, this is going to give me an option if I want to have this as a footage, or I want to have it as a composition, and I want this to be as a composition. By default, it is going to be as a composition, but yeah, I have changed it the last time for the footage because of some reason, but right now I want this to be as a composition, and yeah, I don't want to change this. I want this to be layer size, so I'm going to click OK. And now I'm going to have this composition in here, which is going to be 920 by 1080, and I can go ahead and double click on it like so. And now I am going to have it like this. First of all, what I would like to do right now is create some kind of background. So I can go to the layer, I can go to the new, and I can go to the solid, or the shortcut is Ctrl Y. And right now, in here, I am going to have an option to create some kind of background. I can go with white, or I can go with maybe something which is like almost white, like little orange. And I'm going to click OK, and I'm going to click OK. And this is going to put me this on the top. So basically, I'm going to click on this and drag it to the bottom like so. And I really don't like this. So now you can go to the layer and solid settings, or Ctrl Shift Y, and now I can maybe go instead of the orange one, I can go maybe with blue one, and like so. Now I'm going to lock this bottom layer, so I'm going to click this lock, so I don't want to move it accidentally. Now I would like to rename my layer, so this one is going to be let me. Okay, no, not double click, but click and hit enter, and this one is going to be phone. This one is going to be enter profile 1. This one is going to be I will hit enter profile 2, and this one is going to be profile number 3. So yeah, I can show you, I can hide them. So this is the profile 1, this is the profile 2, this is the profile 3. And yeah, we have like 2 girls and 1 man, but I'm not going to be worried about it. And yeah, I will hit enter, and this one is going to be hard, like so. So yeah, and yeah, and I forget one thing. So now what I can do is actually I will go back to the Illustrator, and I forget to get this hand. So what I can do right now, at least I will show you. I'm going to create one more time, new document, Ctrl N, and I can have it as 920 by 1080. It's not a problem. So I will go like this. And yeah, normally, but I don't know, while I was recording, I forget it. I wanted to put the hand in here, like so. But yeah, now I'm going to put it to the new document, and I'm going to scale this maybe like so. Later on, I can rescale it in the After Effects. And I'm just going to save this, and yeah, and I'm going to call this to be hand, and I will hit save. And I will have to provide you later on both of these files. And now I will go in here where I have it, and I will go to the After Effects like so, and now I can drag my hand in here like so, and now I can have it as a composition, or I can just very simply choose it as a footage right now because I have only one thing in there, and I'm going to click OK. So I'm going to have it like so, and right now I can get it in here like this, and I'm going to have a hand, and I can position it wherever I want. And if I want, I can hit S for the scale, and I can scale this little bit. So this depends on you. And maybe I will put it like so. Now, if I would like to rescale all of this, that would be a little bit issue, but I'm going to show you anyway, because if I'm going to select all of these things, maybe except of the heart I can put on the top for now, like so, and I can hide it. But if I'm going to select all of these like so, and I'm going to hit a scale for the scale, and I'm going to scale it like so, it is not going to be scaling as I would like to. So what I could do, if I want to scale all of it right now, is I can create a layer, new, and I can go with the null object. And for the moment, I can go ahead and parent all of the things to the null object. And this null object, I can hit S for the scale, and I can scale everything together like so. If I want, I can maybe position it to the top if I want, and yeah. And then I can just delete the null object, and it is automatically going to unparent this thing. But yeah. And now we can start. So I will start with the hand. I will hit P for the position, and I would like to separate the dimensions. So I am going to right click, and I am going to choose separate dimensions. And the reason is that when I am going to have my X position and my Y position separately, the graph editor in here, which we are later on going to look at, is going to be a little bit different. So I can go, maybe I can zoom in, and maybe I would like to start when on the second in here maybe, and I'm going to initially position my hand like so maybe, and I'm going to create a keyframe. And now I will go, maybe I can hold shift, and with the page down, I will hold shift and click page down, and it is going to move me 10 frames. I can do it one more time. So right now I have moved 20 frames, or just you can go like so on the timeline. Later on we can reposition these keyframes, and I'm going to position this like so to the left. And then I'm going to copy this first keyframe, Ctrl C, and I will move myself maybe in here, Ctrl V. And basically right now we have created an animation of the hand, where the hand go to the left and then back. And I can hit space to play this like so. Okay, right now the animation is going to be linear, and I don't like it. And you can see this because I can select these keyframes, and I can go in here to the graph editor, and you can see that there are the straight lines, and it means that the animation go all of the animations go all of the time the same speed. But what we can do, maybe you already know, but there is this shortcut F9, and I'm going to click it, and it is going to change me the keyframe. It's called Easy Ease, and basically right now if I go to the graph editor, we don't no longer have it the straight, but we have it a little bit like so. I can in here click this fit all graph to view, and it is going to show me it like so. And basically this means that the animation will start slowly, then it will accelerate, and then it will slow down, and so on. And in here what I can do is I can select these handles, and holding shift I can make it a little bit more, and I can do the same thing in here with this one and this one, and then I can move a little bit like so with the space, and I can do this with this one. But this part is like optional. You do not need to do this this way. Okay, and by the way, if you are going to play with the graph editor and you are going to screw it up or whatever, you can select the keyframes, and with the control click of them, and it is going to change them back to the normal keyframes. But for now I'm just going to go with F9, and I'm not going to adjust it in the graph editor. I just wanted to show you that there is this possibility. So basically right now I'm going to have an animation like so. And what do I want to do? So now I have it like this, and I will go to this profile tree. and I will hit P for each position, and I'm going to separate the dimensions, so it is in here. And right now the same thing, the X position, and I will go maybe 20 frames like so, and I'm going to position this to the left, like so. And also I can go ahead for now, and I'm going to be working only with easy ease. I'm not going to play with the graph editor because it could take a long time to find a good animation. So we are going to have it like so. And yeah, I would like this to happen a little bit later. So I'm going to position it like so. So I'm going to have the movement of the hand, and then it will go away. Let me hit space to see this, and let me do this one more time. Okay. Later on, when we are going to put it as we want, we will see this better. Okay. So now, what can we do to see this only on the phone and to make it disappear when it go to the left? That's actually very easy. And what we are going to do is we will go to the shape tool. And but if you are going to click on this rectangle tool, you are going to have a fill and stroke option in here. But if you are going to have selected something, you are not going to have this option, because when you are going to have something selected, you are going to create a mask, and that's not what we want. So make sure that you are not going to have anything selected in here, not a single layer. And then I want to have a fill. I do not want to have any stroke in here, only the fill. And I can zoom in a little bit, maybe, and make a little bit more space in here, like so. And I'm going to create a shape. So I'm going to draw something like this. Okay, and it doesn't need to be perfect, but yeah. And now let me go back to the timeline. So I'm going to put it like so, and this shape, I'm going to position this over my profile tree. So I will position it over in here, and the profile tree. In here we have these options, we have this parent, we have all of these things, and there is something which is not in here for now, and at the bottom there is this toggle switches mode. So I can click this, and it is going to give me other options. If I click it one more time, it will give me the previous options, and so on. So I would like to click this to get to these options. And on this profile tree, there should be the first of all is going to be blending mode, and we don't want to do this with the blending mode. But the second one is going to be the alpha. And if I'm going to put the first one, alpha made, this means that it is going to be visible only where the shape is. Okay, and if I would go with the alpha inverted, it would mean that it is going to be visible only where the shape isn't. Okay, but I would like to have this as alpha. So basically, we are going to have it like so. Okay, and now we are going to go with the profile number 2. So I'm going to hit P for the position, and actually I can go to the profile tree, and I'm going to hit U to reveal its keyframes, and I will go also to the hand and hit U to reveal its keyframes, so I can see basically where are the keyframes. And on the profile 2, I will one more time right click, and I will choose separate dimensions, and I will click on the X position like so to make a keyframe, and maybe I can position this a little bit like so, the keyframe, and then in here I would like to position this in here like so, and I can click F9. So basically, we are going to have it like so, and actually I'm going to position it in here. So basically, I want this to go away, and I want this to come like so. And we are going to borrow this shape, so I'm going to, which is over the profile tree, so I'm going to duplicate this with Control D. And then I'm going to position it over the profile number 2, and I will go to the profile number 2, and I'm going to change this to the alpha. So basically it will come like so. And for now I can hide the profile 1 so I don't see it, and we are going to have it like so. I can hit Control Enter, and we are going to have it like so. Let me see this animation, and yeah, maybe I can make this animation to be a little bit longer, maybe a little bit like so, And yeah, right now this depends on you, this animation, so you can play as you want. Okay, so maybe a little bit like so, and it would be great if you play with the easings until you will get the motion that you want. So, but we are going to have it like so, and now we are going to wait a few moments, and we are going to create new keyframe on the profile number 2 on the X position. But make sure that because right now if I want to create the keyframe on the same place, I cannot click this watch because it would delete all of my keyframes. So in here there is this add or remove keyframe at the current time. So I'm going to click this. And then I will go maybe 20 frames with the shift and page down, and I'm going to animate this to the left like so. And yeah, now we will have to do the same thing with the profile one. So I'm going to hit the P for the position. I'm going to right click. I'm going to choose separate dimensions, and I will go with the X position, and then I will go back a little bit, and I'm going to put it like so. And yeah, I will position it where I want. So this will go away, and this will come. So maybe like so, like this. And I'm going to one more time go only with the easy ease, so F9. And one more time we will have to do the same thing with this shape layer. So I'm going to duplicate this, Ctrl D, and I'm going to position it over the profile one. And on the profile one, I'm going to choose that the alpha is going to be alpha. So we are going to, I will hit space. We will have the first one, then we will have the okay. One thing. Okay, we have the first one. Then we have the second one, but I didn't animate the motion of the hand. And actually I would like to wait a little bit more. So I'm going to select all of these keyframes, and I'm going to position them maybe like so. And in here I will have to one more time animate the position of the hand. And what I can do actually is on the hand, I would like to until maybe here to be the same. So I'm going to click this, add or remove keyframe at the current time. And then I can copy this keyframe, Ctrl C, and I can maybe paste it somewhere here, Ctrl V. And then I would like to copy the initial, Ctrl C, and paste it maybe in here, Ctrl V. So basically one more time I'm going to create the animation of the hand. And this depends on you, how much time it's going to take. So I can move this little bit like so, and this I can move like so. So yeah, I will hit Ctrl Enter, and we have the first one, we have the second one, and yeah. Let me see this one more time. Okay, so I would like to have the first animation a little bit quicker, and also this coming back. So let me see right now. Yeah, then the second one. Okay, and now maybe one more time I'm going to wait a little bit. And then let me one more time hit P for the position, because right now I would like to position both the X and Y. So on the X position I'm going to create the keyframe with this one, and I'm going to create the keyframe on the Y position, and I will go maybe I don't know 15, 16, 17 frames, I don't know, and I'm going to with the selection tool position the hand to the heart like so. And yeah, and now what I can do is I can show the heart like so, and I'm going to duplicate the heart. So I'm going to hit Ctrl D, and I'm going to hide the top one, and this one I will hit S for the scale, and I'm going to scale this little bit, and I will position this in here like so, and I will scale this down a little bit. So right now I would like to make it the size of the bottom heart. So I will do it like so with the arrows, and yeah, and I think that this is fine. Now I need to position the heart. I don't want this heart to be over the hand, so I'm going to basically position it in here like so. And now what I want to do is when my hand will come in here, I will go to the heart, I will hit T for the opacity, and I will put it to the 0, and I will create the keyframe, and then maybe after 10 frames or a little less, I don't know, I'm going to put this to the 100. So basically we are just going to animate the opacity, and maybe I can make this little bit later. So I'm going to select the keyframes, position it like so it will come, and then it will change like so. Okay, and now the last part is going to be with the hearts. So I'm going to hit Ctrl A to select everything, and I will close one layer. It is going to close all of them, and I'm going to show this heart. And I will click U on the hand and U on the heart to see where was my last keyframe. So it is going to be in here. And now this heart, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit S for the scale, and I'm going to put the scale to the 0, and then I will create a keyframe on the scale, and I will move maybe 20 frames, and I'm going to make this to be 100 like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit T for the transparency, but I'm going to hold Shift and hit S. So let me show you one more time. I will hit S. So we were on the scale, and here are the keyframes, and I'm going to hold Shift and hit T. So it is going to keep me the scale and reveal me the opacity, and I will click the keyframe on the opacity on the 100, and then maybe in here I'm going to put it to the 0. So basically we are going to have this scaling like so, and in here the opacity, we are going to have the keyframe on the opacity, and from this point the opacity is going to go to the 0, but it is still going to be scaling. And for this one I'm not going to put any easings. So like this. And now what I want to do is I'm going to go to the beginning of this heart layer until I will have these arrows, and I'm going to make it like so, and I will do the same thing from the end. So I will get it, and I will put it like so. And right now, if I want to have this perfectly, I can go to this keyframe like so, and you can hold Shift to snap. And now I'm going to snap this like so, and yeah, so we are going to, because I do not need to have the all layer, because it is going to appear in here, and then it is going to disappear. And now what I can do is I can duplicate this heart. So I'm going to hit Ctrl D a couple of times like so. And now what I can do is while I am in here, the 7 I can position maybe like so. Then I can click on the 6 one, and I can position it like so, and I can click on the 5, and I can position it maybe in here, and on the 4, and I can position it in here, and the number 3 I will position it in here like so. So basically, and you can do as many of them as you want. And right now I'm going to have something like this. And now basically I can just offset them, so I can put a little bit like so, like this, this maybe like so, and yeah. And now if I'm going to hit Ctrl Enter, we are going to have something like this. So yeah, and maybe at the beginning what we can do is we can animate the hand. So I'm going to I will go in here, and I'm going to click the Y position of the hand to make a keyframe, and then I will return a little bit, and I'm going to put the hand down like so. And I'm going to create an easy ease for this keyframe. So basically we are going to have the hand which is going to come, and I would like to make this to be faster. So I will maybe select this keyframe, and I will go to the graph editor, and I can maybe make this handle to be like so. So it will come quickly, and then it will be like so. Okay, so this is what we are going to have like so. Okay, now what I want to do, I am going to hit Ctrl A, and I am going to close all of these layers, and I will switch this toggle switches mode to this one. And now we have this animation, but there is something in the After Effects called motion blur, and it is this one, and I'm going to put it on all of the layers. And then in here it is automatically going to enable the motion blur. You can disable it or enable it. And now when I'm going to have the animations, maybe I will zoom in a little bit so you can see this. You can see that right now this is going to be a little bit blurry when it's moving, and if I'm going to unclick it, it is going to be sharp. And I want this to be like blurry when it's moving, because that's how things are natural in the reality. So basically right now we are going to have it like so with this motion blur, and it is going to look much better. And yeah. And now I'm going to end my animation in here, so I can either click N, and it is going to put me this like so, or I can just drag this like this to maybe this position. And now I will have to right click and choose trim comp to work area, because if I'm not going to do this, I'm going to have an animation which is going to be 1 minute, but only 10 seconds is the animation. So yeah, we are going to have something like this. And now I'm going to show you how you can export this. So I will go to the file, and I will go to the export, and I'm going to choose add to Adobe Media Encoder Queue. And if you have like the Creative Cloud, you should have also this Adobe Media Encoder. And there is also possibility to export directly in the After Effects, but I don't like the options that are there. And so this is going to open me this Adobe Media Encoder queue, and it can take some time. It can take 1 minute, it can take more minutes, depending of how hard is your video, like if you have many footages and so on. But eventually in here should appear something like this. If not, maybe do this one more time, file, export, and one more time do this. Okay, I'm in the wrong software. So file, export, add to Adobe Media Encoder Queue. You can do it one more time, but then probably you are going to have this in here 2 times. So in that case, you can right click and you can remove it, but I don't want to do this. And in here we don't want to change this. We want this to be H264, and there is this match source in here, so I can click this, and also this can take a few moments until it will open, but eventually it is going to give you some kind of options. And actually I don't want to change many things in here, or you do not need to change anything in here. Maybe the one thing that I would change is this bitrate settings, and I would change it from I would change it to 2-pass, and like so. And yeah, but this is something that you do not need to do, so I will click OK. So you do not need to change this, don't worry about it. I just wanted to show you that what I would maybe do. And then the only thing is where you want to save this, so I will click this, and I will have to choose my locations. So I will go in here, and I have this in here like so, and I'm going to create a folder which I'm going to call render, and I will go inside and I will hit save. And right now all you need to do is click this little arrow, and it is going to render you this like so, and it is going to do this with the motion blur, and yeah. So I will just wait until it is going to render, and now I will just open this. So I will go in here, and yeah, so it is going to be like so, and this is what I was showing you at the beginning. So at the beginning I didn't know exactly how this is going to end, but yeah, so yeah, this is it. This was just a little tutorial on the Illustrator and After Effects. And the next one, probably I'm going to do the scroll animation. And yeah, if you like this video, hit the like, maybe consider to subscribe. I was doing tutorials about Adobe Animate and little about After Effects. Maybe I would like to try more about the After Effects. I don't know. It depends also on the views and everything. So yeah, thank you very much. If you have any questions or whatever, you can put that in the comments. And yeah, if you have watched until the end, please let me know that in the comment. This motivates me if I know that people have watched until the end and they have learned something. But yeah, thank you very much, and I hope that you will have a great day. Goodbye.